Calculate average waiting time and average turnaround time using non-preemptive and preemptive SJF for the following snapshot. So here we are having the following process P1, P2, P3 and P4 with arrival time 0, 3, 3 and 5. So with the burst time of 8, 3, 2 and 5. So let us first solve this problem using the non-preemptive SJF. So let me draw the chain chart for this. So at time 0, so we can see that there is only one process, okay, so in the ready queue, so that is P1. Okay. So since this is non-preemptive, so the process can leave the CPU on its own. So after completing it execution, you cannot remove the process from the CPU. So that means the process P1 will finish at 8 seconds. Okay. So when you notice the time that, okay, so there are all the other processes which have come in the queue in the meantime while P1 was executing in the CPU. So now according to shortest job first, okay, so the process whichever is having the shorter burst time have to be picked up first. So that means we are going to pick up a process P3 with a burst time of 2. So we'll be picking a process P3, so with a burst time of 2. So 8 plus 2 it will be 10. So next we'll be picking up a process P2 with a burst time of 3. So because that is lesser than 5. So we'll be picking up process P2. Okay. So with a burst time of 3. So that is 10 plus 3 will be 30. So now the leftover process will be P4. So with a burst time of 5. So 13 plus 5 will be 8. Okay. So now let us calculate the waiting time for this process. So first we'll be calculating the individual waiting time. So P1 will be equal to 0 minus of arrival time, that is 0. So P2 will be equal to 10 minus of arrival time, that is 3. So that will be equal to 7. So P3 will be equal to 8 minus of arrival time 3. So that will be equal to 5. Then P4 will be equal to 13 minus of arrival time 5. That will be equal to 8. Okay. Now average waiting time will be equal to 0 plus 7 plus 5 plus 8 whole divided by 4. So that will be equal to 20 divided by 4, which will be equal to 5. So average waiting time will be equal to 5 for this problem. Okay. So then we have to calculate the turnaround time. Okay. So turnaround time, so that is the time duration between the job submission and job completion. So P1 has completed at 8 seconds. So it was submitted at 0. So it will be equal to 8 for process P1. So for process P2, it has completed at 13. It was submitted at 3. So that will be equal to 10 for process P2. So for process P3, so it has completed at 10. It was submitted at 3. So that will be equal to 7. Now for process P4, it completed at 18. Okay. Then it was submitted at 5. So that will be equal to 13. So average turnaround time will be equal to summation of the turnaround time of individual process 8 plus 10 plus 7 plus 13 whole divided by 4. So which will be equal to 38 divided by 4. So average turnaround time will be equal to 9.5 for this problem.